Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Gordon, and if you've been looking through the website or you've been looking at certain social media formats, you've probably looked to find information on manipulation under anesthesia. We're going to talk a little bit about MUA and some of the things that I have available through my company to help you learn a little more about MUA. And we're going to break it down into some areas that I have available for you to look at and become comfortable with. And we're going to talk just as though we're talking to each other in the same room. I have basically four things that we pride ourselves in our company with being able to have available for you. First thing, of course, is the ability for us to teach MUA. We've been doing it since the late 80s and early 90s. We've probably taught over 2,000 physicians of various specialties about MUA, and we wrote our textbook back in 2005, and it was published about that same time. And we are certainly able to teach on a cutting-edge basis because we're also involved as one of the advisory panels to the American Association of MUA Providers. And because of that, I stay very abreast of everything that's happening within the MUA field. So your education with us is literally cutting edge. And so you're going to be able to get information that some of the other instructors out there may not always have. The second part of our four-prong offering, I guess, if you might want to call it that, is our ability to consult with you. Under our consulting program, we have basically two types of consulting, if you will. The first type of consulting that we do is what I call a long weekend, where we actually come up to your facility. I get in on Wednesday. We do procedures on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I spend the entire weekend at the facility, teaching the facility how to do the billing, teaching the staff how to run the patients through logistically through the facility. And then we actually do procedures with the docs that have hired me to do the consulting along with the facility. And we do procedures and show the staff and the anesthesiologist and the medical folks that are part of the program what this is really all about. And you know as well as I do that seeing is a whole lot different than talking about it. Seeing is believing, and that's the reason why I suggest this to a lot of folks. But that's kind of a short version of the whole program. That's a long weekend. I make sure that the procedures that are being done are billed out properly, and I follow up with those, but once I do, then you're kind of on your own. I do have another consulting package for those that are interested, and this seems to be a little more popular, and that is our year-long program. And basically what it is for a monthly fee. I'm always available to you. You can call me with basically all different kinds of problems, whether it be insurance problems or whether or not the paperwork is not going through properly, whether you have cases that you have that you need to discuss with me, and you can send me documentation from those cases and I'll go over them with you and help you with them and make sure that you're choosing the right cases and then getting the outcomes that you really want. I was in Florida doing some procedures here recently, and I'm glad I was down there because they had a couple of cases. One of them happened to be RSD, and if they had treated that patient similarly to the generic treatment for MUA, the patient wouldn't have responded very well. But because I was there and able to work with them as their consultant, I was able to show them how that particular procedure needed to be treated, and the patient's outcome was considerably better. These are things that I have that I can offer you in the long term rather than the short term, because those things don't always happen on one long weekend. But over a year's period of time, we're going to run into a lot of different things like that, including, like I said before, insurance problems that you might have, and certainly case studies and so forth. And the final part of our package, if you will, that we have, that our company is able to offer, is what I call community awareness. You're gonna use the term marketing, and I think marketing is a great term, but it means so much to so many different people that I rather use the terminology community awareness. If you're doing a legitimate job of going out into your community and teaching your patients and the community you live in that you have a wonderful new procedure that gets them over their problems, that other procedures just haven't gotten them over, that is something that is very, very valuable to you and to your practice, and it also allows you to build a referral source to bring this procedure into your practice. Those are things that really, really make our program a total program. So we teach you, we consult with you, we help you with your billing, and we certainly help you with your community awareness marketing program, if you will, that puts the whole package together. Yes, we teach. This is a project that works. It sustains itself. You gain from it. Not only do your patients feel better, but the reimbursement isn't bad once you start working the program. And that's the whole point behind what it is we do with Cornerstone Professional Education. And we now have basically legally labeled our procedure as the Gordon MUA Technique. I thank you very much for listening. Obviously, you can see that our company offers a considerable number of things for you to be aware of and for you to use. If you decide that that's something that we can offer you, please refer to our website at backpainaway.info, or you can call me personally at 704-223-0765. My personal email is rgordon26@carolina.rr.com, and I look forward to hearing from you with any of your questions about manipulation under anesthesia.